7:38 real quick.
Bring it out.
8:32. Give me John 8:32 real quick. So this is what we out here to do for the people. We're out here to show you what you need to know so you know where you need to go. Right? If you don't know your nationality, you're going to be out here just living for the day, not knowing nothing about nation. No team, no unity. You think you different than me. I think I'm different than you. You get what I'm saying? Because we're not on the same team. We're not of the same nation. So when I ask you your nationality, you should say I'm an Israelite all the way down to the tribe of Judah or Benjamin or Levi, whichever one from, right? Read what you got.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
You're going to know the truth, right?
And the truth shall make you free.
The truth going to set us all free. So as far as we know, we've been raised by our slave master. We've been raised by our captive, and they have taught us lies since a baby. Right? They taught us lies all our lives, and we don't know the truth. The truth is we have a greater history, much greater than what they told us in social studies, in history class. We got a way greater history than that, right? So we are the children of Israel according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1. I'm going to show y'all who you are. Do you, first and foremost, what's your name, little sis? Huh? Passion? You believe in the Bible? Yeah, what about you, bro? You believe in it? Okay. What's the little sister name here? Little sis? Yeah. Ezzy. You believe in the Bible? Okay. So that's you in good shape. If we believe in the Bible, we believe in what it says. All we got to do is read it and apply it, and we'll be good. But if you don't believe, that's a problem in itself, right? So let's show you who the Bible is talking about first and foremost, right? Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
There you go. Your flyers, this is what we're reading. We're reading what's in the flyer, so you can read along with us the curses that we're about to read. Read on.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
The book of Deuteronomy is what Moses spoke unto all Israel. Guess what? They teach us that Moses was a white man, but Moses was a Levite so he would be a Haitian today. You get what I'm saying? Moses was a black man. He was talking to a black people, right? Read on. Go to Deuteronomy 28:1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God said, if the Israelites listen to me coming out of Egypt, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth.
So God said he was going to set us on high above every nationality. Nation means nationality. So your God's original plan for each and every one of you brothers and sisters out here is to be above every nationality of people on the planet. Guess what? You're supposed to be above the Chinese man. You're supposed to be above the East Indian man. You're supposed to be above the Arab man that sell you your switcher in the liquor store.
Bring it out!
Above him, but he in your neighborhood. Hey, guess what? If you didn't have no money, you was poor. Why would he set up a store in your neighborhood?
Bring it out!
He know it's gonna profit. He know we have money, but there's no unity amongst us.
That's right.
Give me Zephaniah 2:1.
Bring it out!
That's the true message that each one of you so-called black brothers, so-called black sisters, so-called Hispanic sisters need to know. We're not different. We are not different. We cannot succeed while we separate. A hand don't operate well without the thumb. I can't grab nothing. A hand don't operate well without my index finger. I can't point and tell you where I'm going. We need all the fingers working together, and right now we're completely separated. Read what you got.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yes, gather together, O nation not desired.
God said gather together, O nationality of people that don't nobody else like. Nobody else like the black man. Nobody else like the Hispanic man. They say we rob, we steal, right? We sell drugs. We do all this, that, and the third. Not knowing that all these situations have been set up for us to fail. And we've fallen in every trap that they set for us, right? Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and let's go to 1 again.
Bring it out!
Watch this. Now you need to know your nationality. And then you need to know how to get back to rulership. Right? So let's start at nationality.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Bring it out!
You came at the perfect time. You about to learn your nationality along with your other brothers and sisters. Watch this.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth.
So God's original plan for you, bro, what's your name? Kevin. What's up, Kim? Guess what? God's original plan for you is for you to be the ruler on earth.
That's right.
You're supposed to be above every nationality of people on this planet.
That's
So
right.
these man supposed to walk by you and be like, oh, pray, that's one of those Israelites right there. But right now they walk by and say, look at these niggas.
Bring it
That's
out.
how they look at us. They look at us with disgust. They turn their nose up at us, right? But go to verse 15. We made a covenant with God, right? He said, if you do this, I set you on high. But if you do this, this is what happens. Watch this.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
these curses, shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So guess what? God said, listen, if you don't do what I told you coming out of Egypt, right? You disobey my word, I'm going to put curses on your nationality of people.
Bring it
A
out.
whole nation of people going to go through these curses, right?
Right.
Go to verse 46.
Bring it out.
Verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
These curses are going to be upon the Israelites in the last days for a sign.
Right.
In the last days, an Israelite will be able to read these and be like, oh, that curse pertains to me, right? Read.
And for a wonder,
To make you think,
and upon thy seed forever.
upon the seed of the Israelites forever, they will be able to read the curses in Deuteronomy and say, that happened to my people. That's how you identify the Israelites in the last days. You get what I'm saying? Because this thing called identity theft has happened to us.
Right.
Somebody has stolen your identity.
Bring it
Hey,
out.
Phil, if I steal your identity, can I have you walking around here knowing who you are? No, because you would always contend for that identity.
That's right,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? It would always be a problem for me to contend with you. So if I wanted to steal your identity smoothly, what would I have to do to you?
Bring it out.
Give me Psalms 83.
Bring it out.
And I'll start at 2. What would I have to do to you, Kevin?
Teach, Mark.
What would I, look, I want to steal Kevin's identity, okay? So I can buy me a car in his name. I can't have Kevin walking around here with his ID. He gonna say, no, I'm Kevin. Look, I got the ID to prove it. Now I can't buy what I want to buy. I can't do what I want to do in your name. So what must I do to Kev? Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
The people that hate Kevin and his people, who are the Israelites, me and you, we on the same team, baby. You know that? We on the same team. You shouldn't fear me, and I shouldn't fear you. I should be like, oh, praise is another Israelite here with me, instead of me walking by you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel about each other. Because we don't know we on the same team. But look what the nations did to us as a people. This is how they stole our identities. What's this?
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
God said they took crafty counsel against the Israelites. Sneaky counsel. A council is a meeting. That's a secret meeting against God's chosen people. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They had a sneaky consultation against the hidden ones, right? Read on.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nationality of people. So there go my question again, Kim. How would I cut you and this brother off from being a nationality of people, right? You remember I asked you when you first came up, what's your nationality? You remember I asked you that?
Teach, Mark.
What's your nationality? What did you tell me? You've been cut off from your nationality. So far, this verse has come to pass. When you say that you African American, your nationality has been stripped away from you, right? So, the land of Africa, right? What was it called before it was called Africa?
Bring it out.
That's one place in Africa, so-called Africa, but guess what? They call it Canada. And then before that, they called it Mizraim. That's the name in the Bible. So why are we not calling ourselves Mizraimians? Because that's not who we are. Guess what? There's over 3,000 tribes. 3,000 tribes in Africa, right? Which one do you come from? And not only is there 3,000 tribes, there's 2,000 different languages and dialects. Which one did you speak?
Teach, Mark. Bring it out.
You cannot say you African. That's like, your nationality, saying you can't say that you're an American. I can't say that I'm from Stockton, right? I would have to be specific. I would have to say, look, I'm from this side, that side, I'm from the Polos, I'm from this side, and then you would know directly who my family was, so on and so forth. You can't just say we from Africa. Now, here goes another history lesson for you, right? Africa was conquered by Leo Scipius Africanus, right? This is a white dude. And him and Hannibal was fighting. He conquered Hannibal. Carthage is northeast Africa. It's very near Egypt, right? And when they lost that war, they called the land Africa. So when I ask you your nationality, it should go back to a man, but it shouldn't go back to a white man, correct? Right. Leo Scipius Africanus is a white man, so when you say I'm African, you say I descend from a white man. When you say I'm American, you're saying, there's another Italian explorer named Amerigo Vespucci. He funded Christopher Columbus' voyages over here, right? And in honor of him, they named this land after him. America, right? So now when you say I'm African American, you say I descend from two different white people.
Psalms 49:11.
Right? Give me that. Psalms 49:11. That's prophecy fulfilled. So far, white people have conquered lands and then they name it after themselves, right? Let's see what the Bible says about that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Hey, the rulers of this earth right now, the white men, they think they ain't never gonna get taken down. They think they're gonna rule forever. They think they that powerful. Read.
And their dwelling places to all generations, they call their lands after their own name.
What they do?
They call their lands after their own name.
So when they conquer a land, they put their name on it. And when they conquer a people, they put their name on it, right? What's your last name? Harris. Guess what? Your people been conquered and white people put Harris on it. The same way they put America on this land. The same way they put Africa on that land. So we've been destroyed as a nation, just like Psalms 83 said. Go back to Psalms 83. Watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
I need to cut Kev off from being a nation, right? So Kev, how would I cut you off from being a... You would know your nationality if you spoke your mother tongue, wouldn't you?
Right.
Yeah, so, hey, I have to take that away from you. I got to take your, whatever language you spoke, I got to take that away from you, and I got to give you my language. You can't even tell a secret in front of the white man.
Right.
Because you speak his language. You ever heard like Issachar brothers or Spanish brothers, they can tell a secret in front of you in Spanish, right? You don't know what the hell, you can't do that.
Bring it out.
You don't even know your language. So far, hey, we taking crafty counsel. Let's call this meeting up against Kevin and his people. How are we gonna destroy them? First and foremost, we're gonna take them into slavery, right? And in that slavery, we're gonna kill all of the smart ones in the first generation. And all the kids, we're gonna raise them up as our own. And we're going to teach them everything that we want to teach them. We're going to teach them that, guess what? English is your language.
Bring it out.
Right? That's called crafty counsel, right? How else do I strip you from your nationality? Hey, these brothers are smart. Every time they pick up their Bible, they find out who they are. So let's make it illegal for them to read. Any one of you, Billy Bob, John, Thornton, if you see one of them Kevin brothers out there reading, you kill him dead. Right? That's how you cut a nation off from who they are. Y'all came at the right time. Look what happened to us, bro. Read it again.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
What's your name, bro? What's your name?
Quincy.
What's up, Quincy? What's your name, big bro?
Clarence.
Clarence? Yeah. All right, so have we been cut off from being a nation? Yes, we have. God gave us a warning already. Hey, whether you like it or not, this Bible is real. This thing is absolutely real. And the way you know it's real is prophecy. That's what makes this Bible real, right? I can't tell Clarence what he's going to do in the next 5 minutes and it happens, right? This Bible said what was going to happen to us over 3,000 years ago, and we're living it right now. So we're reading one prophecy, and you tell me if it happened to us or not, right? Read it again from the top.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut the Israelites off from being a nation of people. So first and foremost, to cut you off from being your nation, I have to take your tongue away from you. your mother tongue, right? The language that you speak, I gotta take that away from you, or else you're gonna know who you was. Like if you was walking around here speaking Hebrew, you'd be like, I must be a Hebrew because we speak Hebrew, correct? Right? I also have to take your last name away from you because if your last name was Ben David or last name was Israel, you'd be like, I must be an Israelite. So guess what I also gotta do? I gotta take your last name up off you, correct? And then you will forget your true nationality. Maybe not the first generation, but 10 generations down the line, we wouldn't know who the hell we were. We'd be killing each other for a gang, for a gang, for a gang. We'd be killing, not knowing we the same people. I should look at Clarence like, thank God he on my team, strong brother. Instead of walking by and be like, oh, what this nigga looking at? You get what? I shouldn't feel like that because and when we on the team, I don't care who the star player is. When he scored, we scored. You get what I'm saying? When he win, we win. When he lose, we all lose. And that's why we don't feel like that about each other because we've been cut off from being a nation of people.
Bring it out.
Not to be gang members, right? Read on.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
The true name of Israel would no more be in remembrance amongst the people. Did you remember your last name was Israel? Did you even think that you was an Israelite in your head? Did you even consider that? Read Isaiah 1 and 3.
Bring it out.
So guess what? What we're here to do first and foremost, I want to show you a few prophecies that prove who we are so we can start fighting for our nationality. I'm tired of people calling me black.
Right.
That's the color in the crown, but that's the color of your Jordans, man.
Bring it out.
That ain't no nationality. I can't go to the land of black. Ain't no such thing as the language of black. Ain't you tired of that? Ain't you tired of being called Negro, colored? You get what I'm saying? What's our real nationality? Who was we before the slave ships? We found it, bro. And all you gotta do is stick around and listen. We're gonna show you a couple. We're gonna show you guys a couple of prophecies, and then we're gonna get to show you how our prosperity is won and what the true kingdom of heaven is. This ain't no white man's book. This ain't no white man's book. This ain't no white man. This book belongs to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So let me show you this, right? Mondo. Or imagine this, right? Imagine this. I want y'all to all vibe with me for a second, right? Let's say a brother walked up on you, okay? And he hit you on top of your head. He like your jacket, he take your jacket. You're like, oh no he didn't. You get up no jacket on, you see bro standing right there with your jacket on, what you finna do? You finna go get your jacket back, right? I got a big problem, you a strong brother. I don't know what you got, I got a big problem now, right? I got a scuffle going on. But what if I hit you on top of your head? Until you was brain dead and you didn't know who you was, right? You would get up with no jacket on, look at me with your jacket on and be like, that brother got a nice jacket. You don't even know what you don't even, and let me tell you what happened. That happened to us.
That's right.
We don't even know the Bible belonged to us. They wearing our jackets.
Bring it out.
But we wrote our name in it. We wrote our name in our jacket. And I want to show you where your name is, right? Give me Job 33. Let me show you. Watch this. Let me show you what the people of the Bible look like. Watch this. Because if this was a white man's book, he wouldn't say this. Okay, I'm going to show you your name in this Bible. Watch this.
Bring it out.
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
What's Job say?
My skin is black upon me.
Hey, ain't that what you said this morning, Clarence?
Bring it
Your
out.
skin black upon you? Job said my skin was black upon me. I thought all these people was white.
Right.
I thought all the people in the Bible was white.
Right.
Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2. Let me show y'all what the people in the Bible look like. Mondo, did you ever hear this before? I know that, sir. You're gonna get it today, bro. You're gonna get it because we way better than what we become. You ever seen The Lion King? This is Simba. You much more than what that movie about you.
That's right.
You way more than hey, the lion that's in the zoo, he don't know he's supposed to rule the jungle. He's just walking around waiting for the white man to feed him.
Bring it out.
He'll roar for the crowd so everybody can clap. That's what we do. We'll rap for the people. You get what I'm saying? We'll growl. We'll throw up we don't know we need rulership. We don't know nothing about the jungle. You think you're different than me. I think you're different than we don't know how to hunt no more. We don't know how to work no more. All we know how to do is get handouts, government handouts.
Bring it out.
My money comes to me, but I get a pound or whatever, and the people walk up to me and give me money. I don't know how to go out and make money no more. I don't know how to build nothing no more. I don't know how to it's been frowned upon for me to read. You get what I'm saying? They say I'm acting white, so we don't know how to do nothing. All we know how to do is be fed by the white man.
Bring it out.
Once you know your nationality, it's like, okay, it's time to change, right?
That's right.
Read me what you got. Jeremiah 14.
The book of Jeremiah.
We're gonna learn today. Today's the day.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourning.
The tribe of Judah is in mourning, read.
And the gates thereof language.
The gates thereof was weak at that time. Let's see what they look like, read.
They are black.
What color is the Jews?
They are black.
What color is the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
They black like the ground. So look at this ground right here. This is what the Jews look like. If I pour water right here in this spot, how dark would it get? It gets super dark like me and you, right?
Right.
What's your nationality? Mexican. You Mexican. Ain't no such thing as no Mexican.
That's right.
Made up term, right? Why do you call you Aztec no more? What happened to that?
Bring it out.
What happened to that? Huh?
You got overtook.
Who about who?
The white man.
You got overtook by. Give me Genesis 49. Give me that. Give me that. Let me see. This Bible have prophecy in it like crazy.
That's right.
Every prophecy. Watch this.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, crouching down between two burdens. And he saw that rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant.
So Issachar is a strong ass. You know what an ass is? You know what an ass is, bro? That's a donkey. It's a working animal. Who the hardest working people on the planet?
Bring it out.
Issachar.
That's right.
Spanish. The so-called Hispanics. Who know where Spain is? Where's Spain? Who got a map? Who has a map? Let me see. Do we got a map
Bring
here?
it out.
I need to show you history today, bro. Check it out. Where's Spain? Huh? Europe, right? It's like right up here, right? You know where Spain is, right? Come look, I'll show you. Come show you. Look where Spain is, bro. It's way up here in Europe, right? So when you say that you're Hispanic, that means property of Spain. Do your people come from here? No, your people live way down here. So why are you speaking Spanish?
Bring it out.
Ain't that crazy? They speak Spanish, they don't even know who the hell they is. You don't know who you are. Give me Hosea 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Give me Hosea 7 and 8. We finish prophecy today. Big bro. What language you speak? English. England is way over here, right? Your people from over here. And they got taken from over here. We lived over. Why we speak English? Don't that sound like the same thing happened to them? Guess what? In 1492, your people was enslaved first. The Spaniards came over here. The Spaniards came over here, enslaved you, took you back to Spain and taught you Spanish. And now here you are in 2021 thinking that you were Mexican. You sitting here thinking that you a Mexican man. Ain't no such thing as no Mexican. That's right. Your God-chosen nationality. Judah is your God-given name. You get what I'm saying? See what you got.
The book of Hosea, chapter 7 and verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim has mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is the 10 tribe. Watch this, bro. Because these maps are, these illustrations are for our learning, right? So I want you to see it. Look. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. These are our 3 dark tribes. Judah is the top of the southern kingdom. So instead of me going every time Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, God will say Judah, and he's talking about these 3 tribes, right? The 10 tribes split. Instead of God saying every single time, Ephraim, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali. Instead of doing that, he'll say Ephraim, and that means the 10 tribes, right? So read that again about the 10 tribes that we're talking about.
Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim has mixed himself among the people. Talking about the 10 tribes from here on down. And when you look down here, Issachar falls in that 10 tribes. So he's talking about you, and he's talking about you. He mixed himself among the people. Read.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Ephraim, the 10 tribes of Israel, they like a cake not turned. So guess what? Early in the morning, I'm cooking pancakes. I have not flipped this one side. What color is the top going to be? The top of a pancake. I ain't flipped it yet. What color is going to be? It's going to be white. It's going to be light, right? And on the bottom side that's cooking, what color is going to be? Bring it out. It's going to be brown, right? So when you mix yourself among the people, you got light and brown people in your nationality now, right?
Bring it out.
Can't you find a Mexican man that look like Canelo Alvarez? Look like a white dude, right? Yeah. And then you can find another Mexican man look just like me.
Bring it out.
Fluent Spanish, right? So are you fitting this prophecy so
Bring it
far?
out.
This Bible written about you, bro.
No.
Right? Read it again.
The book of Hosea, chapter 7 and verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Ephraim mixed himself among the people. You used to have an afro like me. You used to be dark brown like me, but we mixed among the people. Read.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Some of y'all look like Canelo Alvarez. Some of y'all look like Wesley Snipes.
Bring it
Some
out.
of y'all in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all in the middle. Read on.
Verse 9. Strangers have devoured his strength.
Strangers, meaning other nations, have devoured your strength. They've devoured your nationality, right? I like this example. When you put water in Hennessy, does it make it stronger or weaker? It make it weaker, right? So when you put white in Issachar, did that make the nation stronger or weaker? It devoured your strength. You mix yourself with people. They devoured your strength. Read.
Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not.
And you know it now. How come you don't know? Because your history was wiped away. And you walking around here in 2021 thinking that you're Mexican when God called you Issachar.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? We're walking around here thinking that we black when God called us Judah.
Right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.